Hi, my name is Francisco Lyons and I'm here with Patricia Bermicki, founder of Photo Photography School, and we wanted to share a question we get many times from our students once they've just learned how to take pictures in manual mode. So basically the question is, I've just learned how to take pictures in manual mode. Before, all I had to do to take a picture was just set my camera in automatic, press the button, and I'd get my picture, right? Sometimes it was great, sometimes it wasn't great. But now that I've learned how to take pictures in manual mode, I need to set up my ISO, my aperture, and my shutter. My pictures are greater, but it's taking me a long time to be able to set up to take the picture I want. So what would you recommend so that I can improve my process of photographing in manual mode?
So I would say use the P of preparation. So before you go and aim the camera to your subject and then go and set up ISO, aperture, and shutter, and they're looking at you and posing for you and you're getting all nervous because you need to set your camera, don't do that, because you're going to get really stressed and they're going to be like, well, so what happened with the photo? So instead of doing that, again, use the P of preparation and go to the area, set your camera accordingly. You set your ISO, your aperture, your shutter. Then you take a couple of test shots. See if you're happy with the light of your pictures or the exposure of your picture. And if that's the case, that's when you're ready to say, okay guys, now I'm ready. Let's go ahead and take some pictures. This is going to make your process way easier, and it's going to allow you to interact less with your subjects as you're getting your camera ready. But once it's ready, then you can go and do all the interaction you want. On the other hand, if you're, let's say, walking around the street and you're like, wow, that's a really cool area, I really want to take some pictures there, then do the trick one more time. Set your camera for that amount of light or that lighting condition, make a couple of test shots, and then just wait for something to happen. So sometimes, I see people that are like, oh, they have the camera in the bag and they're like, oh, this is amazing. And then they go take the camera out and then they start setting up the camera and they lose the moment and then they get frustrated. You don't need to get frustrated. First, let it go. Something else is going to happen. And then always remember to prepare your camera for the scene and then get ready and involve your subjects.
So basically what you recommend is, just to recap on what you're saying, is that I should prepare first before starting to take my pictures with my subject. And as long as the lighting conditions aren't changing, there should be no problem with my exposure.
That's correct. And if you see that the lighting condition changes a tad, like just by a little bit, like a little bit more or less light, you can always fine-tune your exposure, make like little or subtle changes, do your test shot, see how it goes, and continue to shoot. The key is to remember, get ready, meaning use the P of preparation, be patient, another P, and practice.
So we hope this video was helpful for those of you guys who are starting to take pictures in manual mode.
Thank you.
Thank you.